But first I want to take a kind of a side channel and talk about creativity, because every creative project that you have will interfere with every other creative project that you have. There's some things pair together well. My husband is both a writer and a visual artist, and so there are some things that use writer brain and other things that use art brain, and those kind of draw from different creative pools. But at the same time, underneath those different creative pools are still connected. You only have so much creative energy to give out. We only have so much energy to give out. And when you spend creative time and energy on one thing, you have less available for another thing. There are things that you can obviously do to replenish and refill your pools, and sometimes an activity that draws from one type of creativity can refill another type of creativity, and those are wonderful things to identify and be able to, when you're able to replenish. But one of the things I want to point out is, I'm using water metaphors and aquifer and pools, and sometimes I talk about streams going through. And the point of this is, it's not to hoard up your creative energy and only carefully parcel it out for the things, your creative work that you want to be doing. In fact, what you need is a healthy flow. Because if you try and stop it all up, what you end up with is a stagnant pool, which is not as useful. It's not healthy. What you want is a flow that has inflows that match the outflows. And it's this constant effort in our lives to try and create that balance, where we're making sure that sometimes, yes, we need to head off some of the outflows because there's too much flowing out. And there are other times where what we need to do is make sure we're bringing in more. And sometimes it all needs to slow down, and sometimes it all needs to speed up. But imagining that you're trying to create a flow of creativity helps. It's a useful visualization.